Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Scribblings of Life, and today's tutorial is on quilling Rakhi. So on this channel I share a lot of videos, tutorials on paper quilling, card making, scrapbooking and other stuff. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. So as I already mentioned, today we are going to make the Rakhis. The requirements are as shown on your screen, and here are the three designs which we are going to learn in today's video. So to make this Rakhi, I have taken these two colors and three strips of this very light brown color and two strips of pink color. The length of the strips are mentioned in below statement, and I have pasted them together to create a big strip. And now I am going to make a tight coil out of it. So in my last video I had shared three different design in the quilling Rakhi. This is the second video in the series in which I am going to show you three more designs. So this is basically the fourth design in my whole Rakhi series, where I will be sharing 10 designs with you and one Lumba Rakhi as well. So here my tight coil is ready, and I am securing the end with the glue. So this is how the tight coil look. In the last video I also shared with you how to make the base for the Rakhi, I mean the thread base for the Rakhi, where we are finally going to paste this final design. So please watch that video as well and make it. Now I have taken half light brown and half pink color strip, and I am going to make small tight coils but in the opposite color scheme. So like initially I had used brown color inside and pink color outside. Now I am going to do the opposite way. So in this way a good contrast in the Rakhi will be there. So after making the three small tight coils, I am going to paste them on this big tight coil. So here you can do one more variation. You can make two in the opposite direction and one in the same direction as the bigger tight coil, and paste it in the center of the three. So there, this will be another variation in this Rakhi. Whenever you are pasting the tight coils, make sure that they are connected with each other. I mean the smaller coils are connected with the other smaller coils as well as the bigger coil. So in this way it will be sturdy and will not fall apart. Now I have these few kundans with me, so I am going to paste the kundan on the center of each tight coil. This is a very simple design. I have not used any fancy shapes here. A very basic quilling shape of the tight coil is used, so any beginner can make it. So here is the base which I was talking about some time back, and I have shared how to make this base in my last video, as I already mentioned. So let the Rakhi dry for some time before you try to pull it from the plastic sheet. And like I use a plastic sheet to protect my surface, as well as to keep it very simple and easy to pull out once the design is ready. Now once the Rakhi is dried up, I am going to put a ball chain, golden ball chain around this Rakhi, because I feel that this Rakhi was looking a bit incomplete sort of, because it was a very small design. So I thought of putting these small golden balls. This is basically a thread, like they are in a thread, you can paste them individually as well as with thread. So mine were like segregated and they were scattered because the thread was broken. So I am pasting them individually, but try to keep the thread intact and paste it together with the thread. It will be very easy otherwise. Okay, so yeah, so here my golden ball chain is pasted. I give it some time to dry up before pulling it again, and then I'm tying a knot around the beads which I had put in the thread, like we did in the previous video and the previous Rakhis. So yeah, with this the design is done, and you can try it in different designs and different colors. Sorry, not design but colors combinations. I have created this Rakhi in 4 5 color combinations. So yeah, this is a beautiful design and very beginner friendly as well. So this is the final look of the Rakhi. Very elegant and beautiful. Now let's move to the second design, which is the square sort of design. And for this I have taken some strips. The strips are like two strips of cream color of 12 inch, two mustard of 17 inch, and two red of 17 inch. I have three sizes of strips with me. I mean the length wise 12, 17 and 22. So that's why I'm mentioning the length as well, but you can of course try any size you want, any color combination you want. So I have created a tight coil using all those strips, cream being inside, mustard on the middle and red on the outside. So like my most of the Rakhi were of round shape, so I tried making a little bit of square shape with this Rakhi. And for that what I have done is I have made this big coil, and then we are going to make some small coils which I will showing you in few seconds. So here are the two sizes of the small coils which I have created. One the bigger one is for with half red and half cream, and the smaller one are mustard color and they are of 1.5 of mustard. So now we are going to paste these tight coils around this big coil in a particular manner, so that in the final look it is looking out to be a square sort of shape. So what I have done over here is I have taken these big tight coils, and around this big tight coil I am pasting two smaller tight coils. Okay, so I am going to do this in all the four direction: 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So in this way, in the final look this Rakhi will look like a square Rakhi, but we have used all the round shapes to create it. Isn't it interesting? So this video is totally real time. I have not uh, modified the speed anywhere in this whole video. And see, like I wanted to show you guys like how I actually work in the real time, uh, how time consuming it is, how patience you need to have to make something like this. So yeah, so in this way I have used four bigger coil and eight smaller coils. So two were extra, so I just kept it aside. Now again give some time for the Rakhi to dry, or maybe you can paste at least the sequins or the rhinestone at this time, but after that give it some time to dry. So I am using some rhinestones with me which I had uh, purchased long back, and I tried to use the coordinating colors in all the Rakhis. So here I'm pasting the rhinestones here and there in the Rakhi. So you can decide where how many rhinestones you want to add, how much blingy you want your Rakhi to be. So you can do it according to your choices and your design. Okay. So I am using very little of bling in all my Rakhi. I wanted to keep it simple and still ethnic. So used a little bit of bling only. Now once my Rakhi was dried up, I am just pasting the Rakhi on this Rakhi base, the thread, and see how carefully I remove my Rakhi design from the plastic sheet. So you have to do it this way only, and with this the Rakhi will be done. Now again we are going to tie a knot around our beads on the thread so that they don't lose their place and they are stick near the Rakhi itself. So yeah, with this the design is done, and the second Rakhi in this video and fifth Rakhi in the whole series is done. So we have done almost 50% of our series over here, and I'm again going to post two more videos in this series having three Rakhis and then one pair Rakhi. So it, this is going to be fun. So yeah, this is the final look, and it is looking beautiful, isn't it? So now let's move to the third Rakhi, which I have created in green colors, and for that I have taken this leaf green strip, then peach strip, two leaf green, one peach and one brown. The length of the strips are mentioned, and as usual, like we are doing in all the Rakhis, I am going to create a tight coil. So the green is the first color in the tight coil, then peach, and then brown will be the outermost. Frankly speaking, I took the colors randomly. Few of them didn't appeal to my eyes, so I am not sharing those combinations over here. Whatever appeal to my eyes, I am sharing those tutorial with you, so you can obviously do the experiment with whatever colors you want. Now using the half green strip, we are going to create some eye shape, small eye shapes. Okay, and we are going to paste these small eye shape petals around this Rakhi to complete the design. So this is the eye shape which I have created over here. Created few of them because we will be needing, depending upon your coil size, you will be needing few of them. So take your tight coil and apply the glue on the corners, and then take one leaf shape and paste it in a tilted way, because here I wanted to give it some different shape instead of putting it traditionally in the straight way. So what I have done here is I am trying to create a small V sort of shape using two petals. Inverted V, you can say when you see from the inside, or whatever. So in this way I am creating the outermost design of this Rakhi, and this actually came out really pretty. So I love this design, and you can try this design in another colors as well. It may look even more beautiful in the other colors, the bright colors you can use. I could have fast forwarded the speed to like 2x or maybe 3x to show this thing in less time, but today I wanted to show you how much patience one need when making these kind of things. So I didn't do it. So you have to bother this video for a little bit more time. But I don't think that this should be bothering you, because if you are interested in art, you must be enjoying this real time scenario, right? So let me know in the comment if you like this way of mine of putting the video in the real time for you, or you are finding it lengthy and boring sort of. So I will love to hear your feedback, and will work accordingly in the next videos. By the way, have you seen those semicircular Rakhi scrapbooks which I have created and I have shared in my previous videos? Did you like them? I will love to know, and if possible, please share this thing with me in the comments, or maybe in the DM to me in the Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can send me the DM over there, or maybe comment here, whatever you feel like. So this is the basic Rakhi design is done. Now I am going to paste a rhinestone in the center. I don't want to put a lot of things, but I put a little bigger rhinestone in the center itself to keep it a simple yet elegant Rakhi design. Now I am creating the base again, because all my bases were like, whatever few bases which I had created for the Rakhis, they were over, so I'm creating a new one over here. So you can see how I created this base again. The detailed process I have already shared in the last video which I had shared on the Rakhi. I will link that video somewhere in the I button over the video, so that you can directly hop on that video if you need to. And now I'm going to paste this Rakhi on this base. The paper base is very important. It will keep the Rakhi sturdy and safe. So yeah. Now again tie the knot as we did in all our videos, and this is the final look of the Rakhi. So I hope you are liking this series. Do let me know in the comment, and thanks for watching, giving your time to watch my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye. Have a nice day.